the #1 seed, Praggnanandhaa, to keep his candidate dreams alive. So we're going to go straight to Angelica, who is with Hans, to show us the critical moments of what was a spectacular game.
Hans Niemann, it's very nice to have you here with us. I mean, such an impressive victory against such a strong player, Praggnanandhaa, and we would like to see some of the tense moments in the game. I mean, of course, was decided in a time trouble, but you were pushing throughout the game.
Yeah, in the opening, sort of a semi-surprise. I knew this line, but he plays this sort of E6, 94 stuff sometimes, so I was happy that he was a bit ambitious. I think the first interesting moment, it was quite here. I almost played Queen B3.
You would like to switch?
And it's quite an insane move. Bishop takes F2, and if takes, he has Queen H4. Can't go King E2 because Bishop G3 here, and I almost blundered this. And here, I think I have to go Queen D1 and Rook E7, and I don't see how it's coming very fast. I didn't see how Bishop G5 F6. So I almost, because I was thinking of some way to stop Queen A5. But then I found Queen E2 because of Queen A5, I had Bishop H6 and Rook D8, Queen E8. So I sort of got some slight pressure. And here he could have played takes. And I can't take because of Queen G5. And if he goes Rook C8, I go Rook C1. You know, it's probably a draw, but this bishop isn't that great. This pawn restricted quite well, so there's certainly some play, but obviously it's equal. Then I didn't like Rook C8. Like he could have. This loses to this. So I thought he might fall for this. And if he takes, my idea was here, Bishop Queen C1, and then Rook B6. And I thought this was difficult. Anyways, yeah, G3. I always had this sort of G3 idea, activating the bishop, and this was the critical moment. He should have probably played Rook C1, but now I had a very strong move, A3, which looks a bit innocuous. But the problem is that if I take Queen C8, he has Queen E1, Bishop F1, Queen E7. He defends everything. So A3, it's kind of unclear where
to put the queen.
Yeah,
and there is no check in one going.
Yeah, for example, this is something you could easily blunder. But at Bishop B5, Bishop B4, F5 check. And then back to C4. So maybe that's what he missed. Because at some point he's trying to liquidate. I can also take on B7, but anyways. Yeah, so here, yeah, Queen A5 is quite ambitious, but he's just sort of giving away a pawn. I don't know. I really liked this Queen E1 move. Because of Bishop B7, I play Bishop C6, and I have these threats. So I wasn't sure. It seemed, and his king is so weak. Bishop B5. I saw this, and at this point, first of all, I thought King H6, I have G4.
Oh.
And this is winning because of F6, H4, and I give my king some lift, and this is forced mate. F6 I sort of underestimated, and then I was so happy with this move H3 because, oh no, A3, yeah. And then H3 was quite precise because it's instinctive to go H4, but I want this square for my rook sometimes if I'm mating.
Yes.
And H3 sort of gives my king lift, and then at some point Rook B8, the queen is quite passive, so yeah, this was, he went in, but now after Queen E3, I'm too fast, and my rook is coming, and after I say his king, my bishop dominates, so I was really happy with this, and of course, his time pressure certainly helped me win, so yeah, I'm very happy with the game.
Wow, what a game, Hans, and the final game is tomorrow. What are your ambitions?
Well, hopefully I play against someone who needs a win as well. If I play with black against someone who needs a draw, it'll be quite difficult. So hopefully I get a good pairing. But after the draw yesterday, I didn't think I had many chances. So I'm glad that I at least keep them alive theoretically. But you know, it's such a tough tournament to make it to the Canada. So I'm just happy to be playing good chess.
Well, thank you so much. Ivanka, Miro, do you have any questions to Hans?
I don't feel like we can keep you here waiting because that's a fantastic game. And you have a very important game tomorrow.
Yeah.
So
I'd like to wish you the best of luck for that, and thank you for joining us here in the studio.
Thank you.